What up, YouTube artist LJ here for another tutorial. I'm gonna teach you so you know how to upload your videos like a pro. Oh, let's try to make it a little bit classier, shall we? I mean, it is fine art after all, isn't it? I mean, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know as far as making a thumbnail in Canva, how to actually upload the video, the title, and how to figure out the one that'll make everyone want to click. All the ins and outs, and put an end screen so you get more clicks. I mean, after all, isn't everything we're doing here to get more clicks and more glamour? And I'll show you how to set it to private, because we all know that the best things are private. We can also do unlisted and in public. So passe. And I guess I'll show you some time-saving techniques because, you know, we all know that nobody has time for this, right? I know I don't. Did you see anything? No, you know what? Never mind. Let's just get to the tutorial.
Okay, here is how I do my process of uploading a video. I'm just going to redo this mural time-lapse one because I have everything ready for it. So in your YouTube page, you can go to the little camera up here, hit create, upload video, select files. Now I keep everything on my external hard drive, so it's here as a backup. And then I'm going to go to YouTube, open, and then...
Psst, if you get bored, there's timestamps down in the description. They're like a supercharged way to get around and navigate and not get bored. Not that this is boring, this is like really good stuff, but like you can just jump ahead to what you want to see. And you should put it in your tutorials because each one counts as a separate view. It's super searchable in Google. You should use timestamps. Don't tell her I told you.
Now I have everything separated out into the downloaded files and my Adobe Premiere projects. Everything's all like that. And then I have the ready to post. So I'm going to open that one up. And then I have the actual video here. I have the thumbnail for Instagram and for Facebook. Or I'm sorry, well, you can use it for Facebook as well, but for the YouTube actual thumbnail. Here is the video. All right, now I already have this as a preset default ready to go, and I would go ahead and make changes as necessary for each video. So if for some reason your video isn't about art, maybe it's you have a different topic than you usually talk about, you might want to change like your 15 hashtags down here. Maybe you want to change your social media handles as appropriate. Maybe you have a different website you want them to go to. So this is the main description part that you want to have them, you know, knowing a little bit about who you are. The main thing up here that I don't have preloaded is what the actual video is about. So if I didn't have this already filled in, I would go to my page here and then just copy. So this is the actual description part here. Copy. And now you'll notice in this description, I say painting a mural as Lauren Jane artist. I have main keywords here that I want them to possibly be searching for when they go to YouTube. So they might be looking for painting, mural, artist. Maybe they know my name. Maybe they're looking up something geometric. Maybe they're looking up how to use acrylic paint. So these are keywords in the description that's already baked into the actual sentences telling about what the video is about. Now, if you write a script or you're creating a vlog or a video from a pre-written blog, you can just copy and paste that right into the description here. So now I'm going to go back over here, paste. If I didn't already have this all in the upload defaults, I would copy all of this. Now I have my tags down here as well. And they have the comma right after each of the sentences or words. So that's ready to go. I would copy that. And that, it's going to be different. These are the hashtags. The actual tags, you're going to hit more options. And they would go down here. Those commas make each one of these little separate tag. Now there is some controversy whether or not these actually help your video gets seen. It's not going to hurt it. I just think that it's going to help the algorithm find other videos that are, find people that are looking for your type of video. I always do know it's not made for kids because I don't want to go through any jumping of the hoops. It's really not meant for kids. It's not inappropriate, but it's just easier for me, for my type of videos, to click no. I would select which list it goes into. So this one is inspired to create. Okay, and then I have my thumbnail. Let's see, this is the YouTube thumbnail. And you can use one of the preset ones. I would really recommend uploading your own thumbnails. And the way that I design mine is Canva. They do have a free version. They also have a $12 a month version. The link is in the description for that. So you just go to create a design, and then you would start to type in YouTube, and you'll see all these options here that makes it real nice and easy. So I want YouTube thumbnail. And then you can use one of their preset ones and then just change it accordingly, or you can make your own. So let's say I add in this photo, and then I'm going to play around with it to make sure it's red and blue and yellow stands out, which actually its whole thing is. But you know, I would want to maybe make myself as large as possible. So I'm going to play around with the size of the photo and where I am in the photo for the best, you know, look. And then you can add in text. You can change the font. You can change the color. I would make sure the text is as big as possible. So we're going to, let's say that's there. And black, it's hard to see. So let's change that to white. Okay. Now, it says 71% down here. I'm going to make it small so I can see what the viewers will see when they're on their phone or when they're scrolling through all the YouTube videos. The video thumbnail is about this big. So this font's a little small. This is a little easier to read. You're going to want to have 3 keywords here. So it would be painting a mural or something like that. So that's the main thing on the thumbnail. Keep it simple, keep it easy for them to click on, bright. I would definitely make myself bigger in this. The bigger you have the human face smiling, the more likely that they are to click on it. Even though I'm missing some of the image now, it's not quite as good. Well, it's not the photo I would love to use, but it's the one that's more likely to get clicked on. So you can even go down to 10%, make it real small. So after you've perfected this, you can just hit download. You can do a PNG, but I always do JPEG because it's a small file size. And then that'll be your regular thumbnail. Now, I think this only comes with a $12 a month one. You hit resize and then turn it into an Instagram post. It takes everything you just did and it resizes it. Now you might want to adjust and move things around. This is all still workable, but now it is the proper size for an Instagram post. Again, I would download it. And once you have it downloaded to your computer, you can airdrop it to your phone because Instagram is much easier to use from your phone than an actual desktop. So airdrop may be a Mac thing. I'm sorry if it's not for everybody. Okay, so that is how to do the thumbnails. I have it on the right playlist. I'm not endorsing anything. If you do affiliate links in the description, I do not believe that you need to do anything right here. However, if in the video you are actually promoting something or sponsored by something, then you would need to click this. I have it set to English. Now, if I was doing a travel vlog, this is where you would want the location. Like if you were in Louisiana, which I always spell wrong, there we go. You would want the location if you're in a travel vlog because people might look up that location and find you that way. Standard YouTube license, that's all fine. Just adjust this accordingly. The algorithm will figure it out though, so don't worry about that too much. I do like to hold the potentially inappropriate comments. It has helped me to keep some of the spam out of there. So that is the main thing for here. Really want to make sure this description has as much as possible. You want it to have links. You want it to have the keywords. Any other websites, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to know? Think about that. Making sure in the title Like I'm not going to do, let's say it was mural time lapse. Let's say how to paint a mural. Now you also want to pay attention to what's capitalized. You can break it up with some bars. And then I would use Vid IQ to figure out the best words for this. I've already, done all the work and figured out what I wanted it to be. When I did this, I figured out which words were best based on research. So you do all that beforehand. Now, video elements. Add an end screen. Oh, it's not fully uploaded yet. Okay, so we're at 78% here. We have 3 minutes left. Oh no. We're going to have to kill 3 minutes. What else do you want to learn? I'll show you Vid IQ. This is free. There is a paid version, but you can use the free version. All right. In keywords, we would type in how to paint a mural. Make sure that we hit the space bar. There we go. All right, over here, you're going to see how they rank. You have the search volume. You don't want your competition to be too high. See, that's very high. And you want your score to be, like, let's see, out of this, you would want the 44 out of 100. It says mural. Each one of these little question marks will tell you more about each of these sections. Over here, these are videos that are similar. So you can look at, oh, what's their thumbnail look like? What's their title, and get ideas of what you do or don't want to put in yours. And if you upgrade to Pro, I'm sure you're going to see a whole bunch more. They have courses on the Vid IQ Academy. There's a few for free. All right. 53 seconds left. All right, success. We have access to the video elements now because this is complete. Add an end screen. You can import it from the video. Or let's see, let's just hit add. Okay. So you have a couple of different options here of what you can add. I have heard it's better just to have the 2 options, but if you do this one with 3, now you can move them around based on what works best for, that's a terrible shot of me, but I'll just put my face over here. This is the button for them to subscribe. This is, you can do video best for viewer, or you can do your most recent upload. You can choose a specific video. So let's say I wanted them to watch me drawing a live charcoal because they might be interested in that. And then I can select, let's say, oh, those are all my playlists. That shows everybody that I like. All right, let's go to inspired to create. Okay, it's the same one, so maybe we want to select a different one for that. You could let YouTube choose the best for the viewer. All right. Also, you can move this around. Let's say you're not ready for that to pop up in the video yet. You want it to be a little further in. Just move it. You're also going to want to think about this when you're shooting your video, making sure that there's plenty of time for this to pop up. It's the last, is it 10 to 20 seconds? So you can even have it where maybe you want one video to show, then the other. But yeah, so let's see. I think in this one, I think I actually point to the cards at some point. Let's scroll this around. Yeah, see, I'm pointing. I'm like, hey, you can watch this one or you can watch this one. So I'm kind of playing with it. So I'm going to move these back here. And they will show up. So I would time that perfectly with that. And you can also look at the time up here. You can look at the music, the video. Okay, I'm going to hit save. So that's really important in growing your web of the last video you did, and then also telling them about the next video you're going to do and keeping them binge watching. You want them to stay on your channel. You want them to click on the next thing. So think about, don't end your video. Don't say thank you for watching. Say you really need to watch this other one. You know, keep them watching your next video, which is actually the last video you already created, or a different one that you think is related. So, okay, add an end screen. You can add cards in the video. So let's say right here, I talked about a certain kind of paint, or I just wanted to, you know, add a video, like say, hey, you should watch this other thing that was related. So you can add video, playlist, channel. You can add these different things. Let's say we did this one again. Okay, it's going to come up here. Now, the only downside is this is encouraging them in the middle of this video to go to this other video. So you want them to stay on the video as long as possible, but it has its pluses and minuses. You know, this is like letting them know here's a link to the next video to watch. But if they click on it now, it hurts your view time in this current one. So I haven't been doing it lately. It's kind of hit or miss on that. All right, so I'm gonna hit save. So also a way to have a link to a website. All right, discard changes. Okay, next. All right, so you can set your videos to private, but that would be pretty pointless for what we're doing here. Unlisted, again, you know, these would be for different situations than what we're talking about. You want it to be public. If you set it as an instant premiere, it's kind of fun. You get to watch it, and if other subscribers see it and they're watching it right with you, and they can chat just like on a Facebook Live. You get to see what they're saying as they're watching the video. If you don't have that highest subscriber count, it's usually just you and maybe your mom watching. That was a joke. Okay, schedule. You can schedule it. So I like to do Saturday mornings and Wednesday mornings. So you could do, let's say 5 a.m. Because you want to hit the different time zones. If you're hitting an American audience, you're probably going to want, you know, the time that they're waking up, looking at their phone, maybe brushing their teeth while watching you. Maybe they're at the gym watching you. Around 5 a.m. will roughly hit most of the American time zones. I'm in Central, so you can also set it as a premiere here. Let's see. All good to go. So this would be scheduling it for whatever day you want to schedule it for. If you don't want to schedule it and you want to just go because you know you're at the right time, you can just hit publish. Now I'm not going to do this because I already have published this one. That shows you, I think, everything you need to know on that. All right, saved as a draft. Okay, so defaults. You're going to go down to settings. You're going to go to upload defaults. And this is where you can already have your description mostly filled out. So you can have your links to your websites, to your courses if you have them. You can have your hashtags already in here. Just make sure each time you upload, you're checking to make sure your hashtags actually make sense with the video. A lot of mine are going to be art marketing, things like that. But I also have other videos. So I have them pre-written here that I can, I have them for relaxation. I have them for marketing, mindset, you know, whatever the video is about, I have it ready to go with some hashtag ideas. Same with tags. I'm going to probably want most of my videos always to be public. Same with, you know, I'm going to want them to be English. So this is so easy once you do the upload defaults that it's just ready to go. And it'll put that in every time you hit the publish button. And then you can just change accordingly. So I hope this has helped to see my process. And let me know if you have any questions. We're doing workshops on this. Just contact me to find out when the next one is.
Hey, I just want to say thanks for watching this video. Oh, no. We just taught you not to say that. Don't say thank you at the end because they stop watching. I want you to watch this one or this one, not to click off. So they're going to want to hit the subscribe button as well so that they can stay in touch, right? I mean, they want to see me make more silly accents and costumes and, I mean, I could get quite elaborate, I say. I think I will. I mean, maybe you should comment below what I should do next. Don't forget to have a little bit of fun, guys. Cheers.